everybody, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you that are repeat viewers. Firstly, I'm going to start off with the apologies. There's probably going to be about 3 of them. Number 1, for the few of you that actually are subscribed and enjoy my videos, apologies, I've been a bit lapse. Basically, I've just not had time to film, which is a shame. I'd got into the, at one point was really organised, doing 2 a week, was feeling great, but work has been super busy, and then on top of that I've been doing a course, and I was studying, my weekend was taken up with that, and basically something had to give, and it was YouTube. So as upset as I was and disappointed that I couldn't do what I wanted to do, sometimes there's just not enough hours in the day. So apologies for that, for the very few of you that be disappointed. Secondly, we're on day 2 hair, minimal makeup because I'm not feeling great and no amount of makeup's going to make this look any better, so we are what we are. But I wanted to do a video. And thirdly, so we're doing all the senses here, I'm talking slightly differently, and that is because I have got Invisalign. So yes, was trolled on this channel. So for those of you that now want to have a go because I'm not speaking clearly, here you go, this is what you get. So I could have taken them out, but you know what? This is me. This is what I'm going through at the moment. So we'll do my best. Hopefully you can, I'm not so bad that you can't understand me. I think it's more me being self-conscious than anything else. But hey, so apologies out the way. Let's get on with the video, which today is a little, say, mini Hermes unboxing. I've got a couple of items not bought on the same day or anything, but like I say, not been filming, and I really want to open them, so it's an unboxing for me to show you. Before I open them, I just wanted to address something, and this is not me having a go at another YouTuber at all. It's just me feeling like I wanted to say something. So I watched recently a Sophie Shohet video, and Sophie and I often have differing views on things, which is fine. People have different views. Now I know this isn't going to create any kind of harmony at all because her channel is like big and I'm like minuscule, but I felt like I wanted to say something. So Sophie was talking about Hermes. I'm an Hermes lover, and she was talking very much about the customer service. She was responding to why she didn't have any Hermes bags. And firstly, her reason for not wanting a Hermes bag was because she didn't feel that she loved them enough for the price tag. I completely get that. Each to their own, even if it wasn't the money, even if she just didn't like them, you know, no matter how much they were. That's fine, we all have different tastes. I know a lot of you have commented to me about my Louis Vuitton multi-pochet accessoire, saying, not really our cup of tea. Great. 1, the world would be boring if we all had the same views, and 2, it would have been harder for me to get. So, you know what? I think it's great that we all love different things. So, no way criticism of her views on that at all. However, I do find it quite strange that given how much Sophie is into and has commented in past videos about buying bags for investment, not something I do, but, you know, again, each to their own, that's something that she seems to be very keen on. Well, to me, the Kelly, the Birkin, they're the ultimate investment bags, so I find that slightly strange that she wouldn't buy it for investment purposes, even nothing else. But that's just, let's say, just an observation. Her money, her taste, does what she wants. But I did want to just talk about some of the customer service aspects she was saying. And partly I agree with her in terms of Hermes and Harrods have been great for me in the past. I tend not to really go there, and I love Harrods, but I tend to not so much go to Hermes and Harrods. I just find it not intimate enough. It's just really busy, and I prefer the more personal touch. That being said, at other London stores, you absolutely do get that personal touch. You are treated very well as a customer. And I say that not as a big spender. I say that from my first ever London City Hermes visit, where all I was doing was collecting the cheapest item they sell from an online order. I was treated so well. I was spoken to so nicely. I had amazing service. So it's not about spending a lot of money. I just think that Sophie's just not had the right experience, and I just didn't want the brand as a whole to be tarred with that brush, because I've had amazing experience at Bond Street, great service at City Store, and you know, just made to feel very, very welcome, being able to look at items. You know, my last trip in Bond Street, I was just allowed to, you know, just try on a Birkin 35 that was there as a stock bag, and I'll insert a picture of that here. So we had a great time. Bestie, Lorna and I were there for hours, the champagne was flowing, and we weren't buying a lot. We really, really weren't. I bought one, as you can see, I bought one small item. This is not very, very expensive jewellery or anything at all. So I just wanted to set the record straight that it's not widespread, it's not everywhere. I've had great Hermes experiences, you know, Portugal, London, Paris, even my husband, who does not like luxury shopping particularly, and to be honest, he's not a mad, doesn't really like shopping at all, full stop, hence me going Bestie Lauder. But you know, when we went to Paris, and he just loved the main flagship store in Paris. We were there for ages. He had so much patience whilst I was trying on different scarves, and that is not like him. So just wanted to like put my view across and try and create a little bit of balance. It can be hit and miss, but generally I find it to be hit, and the miss is like hardly ever. So on to the unboxings. We'll do this one first, because I bought this one first on a different day. So in Bond Street. So here we have the bag. There is the receipt. Little box. Oh, and another little box. What's in here? See? A little treat. So not only was I given free champagne, which they just, by the way, which they just come around and top up. It's great. Also, a little eau de toilette sample in here. I love how even the samples come in little boxes. So this is Hermes Paris Mohair Angletyne. I don't know if you can see there what that is. I can hardly make it out, so I doubt you can. Anyway, yeah, we'll give it a go. Doesn't hurt. So that is that, and then on to the main event. And this wasn't strictly planned. Champagne is a lot to answer for. No, it's an item I've been looking at for a number of months. Just this colourway wasn't planned. But they did have in store the exact colourway that I thought I wanted, and put it on the table in front of me, and I went, no, I want this one. So it wasn't a case of me just buying for the sake of buying and buying because I didn't have what I wanted, because they did have what I wanted. Little pouch. Poochy poochy. Right, so again, branded on the front, and I love these little pouches, just like nice velvet pouches. So this is the smaller collier de chain bracelet, and it is in the leather colour Nata, which is very similar to Cray. I love Cray. It's very similar to Cray, but it's just got a slight more of a pink undertone as opposed to a yellow undertone of Cray. But very, very similar, and just a beautiful colour. And when I looked at this with the rose gold hardware, which has still got the protective sticker on, I just thought that it went so nicely together. So can we get the plastic off without boring you to tears even more than we have already? Maybe not. Right. Okay, so I'll finish off the rest later. But I just wanted to show you how gorgeous this hardware is even. So yeah, that is my new bracelet. So on the back it says here, Hermes Paris, made in France. Camera's not focusing, but I promise you it says that. And yeah, so simply put it on, and then just put one piece over the rest. And like I say, ideally for it to look right, I wanted it on the middle of the 3 holes, and then this piece just goes over. Now, apart from obviously being a lot cheaper than the original collier de chain, I just found that that one was just like too chunky. You know, I'm not that big a person, my wrists aren't huge, and I just found it was a little bit too overwhelming for me. This I find is a lot more everyday. It's quite lightweight. The leather is just so soft. I think it's Swift. Let's have a look. Does it say? Yes, it's Swift. So this is the Collier de Chine 24. Yeah, Plaque Rose. And just for reference as well, because I do have quite small wrists. And I wasn't, in terms of sizing, I was like, do I want the T1 or the T2? This is a T2, and you can see, yes, there is some room. I've got it on the middle setting. They did have a T1, you know, different colour that I tried to make sure, because I'm like, really, you know, T1, I normally just buy like the smallest things in places. The T1 was actually a little bit too small for me. I could get it on, I could do it up, but I could see it was like that, it was squeezing. And it's like, what didn't look so good. This is comfortable, it's gripping, which is really nice, but it's not moving around too baggy, because I don't like stuff that jingles around everywhere. I just find it irritating. So that is that. I will take the rest of the plastic off in a bit, but you can see, hopefully, the gorgeous rose gold against this nata with the pink undertone. It just looks like a nice, just really nice and creamy. It's just beautiful. And I just thought with that colour as well, it's quite a neutral colour, it will go very well. The colour I thought I wanted originally was a taupe with the palladium hardware to match a little necklace, Kelly necklace that I've got in that same that my husband bought for me, which I love. And again, it's like a really everyday colour, and as we know, I like a taupe. But yeah, I just love this one, so I bought this one, same price and everything. So that's that item. I'll move on to the second item, because I've probably been waffling away already. Sorry. This is what happens. I don't do a video for a while, and then just can't shut me up. So in here, no free samples, but we do have the just the receipt chucked in. And amazing service. I wanted this for a little while. It came in. Sales associate WhatsApped me to say, we've got this, do you still want it? We'll keep it on hold for you for 5 days. I was like, yes, but I'm not in London for 6 days. Will you hold one extra day for me, please? I definitely will come in and buy it. And she said, yeah, absolutely, don't worry, it's no problem. Mr. on the day said, right, I'm bombing it over from the city to Bond Street. Any chance you kind of get it ready for me? Because doing that in an hour is doable. I can testify to that, but not comfortably. So, you know, I did manage to, in like an hour and 10 minutes, manage to go from the city, Bank Tube Station, Bond Street, popped into Monica Vernada, tried some rings on, got this, used that loo, which I was escorted for, which is weird, went back, bought some Louis Vuitton in the city, and then got back to my office in about an hour and 10 minutes, so that's not bad. So if I'd just done this and back, I could have done it in an hour. But that is rushing, that's not strolling, that is fast walking. Anyway, just in case anyone wanted to know, let's, people in America or whatever that are watching this are probably thinking, what is she waffling on about? We don't care, it's too far. Right, so here we have the lovely box. Open this. No, I'm just looking, I didn't see this, I'm just looking, I hope it's not empty. Right, that would be a laugh, wouldn't it? Best unboxing ever, here's an empty box. Right, no. You're like my aunt buying my dad a birthday present all over again. She wrapped an empty box once. So anyway, here we have a little Rodeo in the PM size in Rose Azalea. And you can see this is just Rose Azalea with Rose Azalea. It's not a tricolour one, it's just a one colour strap, saddle, horsey, mane, tail, all the same, eyelet, all the same colour. And I love little Rodeos. I've got another one, which I have worn on my Birkin before, which is a tricolour one that I actually bought pre-loved because I couldn't get one in the store, and I got impatient because I was before I got my Birkin, and I did buy one pre-loved from a lovely lady who we ended up chatting for ages after. So here it is, and I just thought that this colour, I wanted, for my Kelly, I wanted something that was more muted. So it looks a little bit brighter on camera than it is, but it's not a bright pink. So here we have Miss Kelly. It's a little heavy because I've been using her for work. But if I just pop this through. Again, I haven't done this properly. I'll probably do it a bit nicer if I were to do it properly. But you can see there. And I just think that grey and pink go really well together. You know, a bit like grey and yellow I think goes well. So I just thought that was super cute, and just if I want to, brightens her up a bit. If I want her to look more formal, I will just remove her. So yeah, I think this is really, really cute. Also, and I haven't tried this yet, again, trying it with you on camera for the first time, I also thought maybe, would it go with my mini Evelyn, or my Evelyn TPM? So let's just see, can we put it there? No idea. Never put a Rodeo on an Evelyn before. So, like I say, I like the PM, even on my Birkin 35, I wouldn't put a or a GM Rodeo on, I don't think. Never, again, never say never. Oh, that's cute. But I just think that I prefer the smaller size. I don't, you know, I'm not into anything too big and brash. So I think that's super cute as well. I may even go well with my Jungle Love Love Twilly. But yeah, if I just wanted to make this a little bit more exciting. Like I say, I love this bag. I've got it out because, like I said, I used it yesterday where I just wanted, you know, phone, keys, wallet kind of thing. It's great. But yeah, if I wanted to make it a little bit more Hermes, then I could with that. So that was it. I probably talked far too long for just unboxing 2 simple items. But for me, Miss Evelyn and Miss Kelly, I'm a little horsey. It's goodbye, take care, and I really hope you all stay safe, and I will hope to see you again soon for another video. Bye.